Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for the first video blog of the day for Sunday, June 5th, 2016, around 7:12 in the morning, Berwick, Massachusetts. Cloudy today, lots of rain coming mid to late afternoon. Overnight, it's going to be up to 1 inch of rain, and this week going to be above average temperatures on Monday and Tuesday, but beginning Wednesday it's going to be cooler than average, a good 10 degrees cooler than average. It's not going to, it seems that we're stuck in like mid to late April, then early June. Some news to report: the San Jose Sharks beat the Pittsburgh Penguins by a score of 3-2 in overtime to cut the series deficit to 2-1. There won't be a sweep in the Stanley Cup Finals this year. Also, Brock Lesnar, WWE superstar, is returning to UFC one night only at UFC 200. That's about it on the news. My first video blog subject of the day is my takes of random acts of kindness. Every single year, many people commit random acts of kindness to people they know or people they don't know, and a random act of kindness is something that you do good to. It's good for your heart to do that. It makes you a very nice person, a very special person. And in the past, I've committed many random acts of kindness to people, and they appreciated it. Back in high school, my junior year of high school, one of my English teachers I had, Mrs. Betty Luz, had a program that she did. Would you commit a random act of kindness? And it was very great. All the students in our class wrote down what they did for random acts of kindness. Like, I put down a random act of kindness that I helped the Berwick Memorial High School Parent Committee plant stuff for the front area, which was pretty good. And many other people did some other great random acts of kindness. But there's a lot of people these days who do not really like random acts of kindness being performed on them, because first of all, they don't really know the person, and sometimes they think that they commit a random act of kindness to them, that they're after them for anything else. But they should not have that philosophy and stuff. And if people are like committing a random acts of kindness, they expect somebody if somebody commits a random act of kindness, for them they have to do the same thing. But you're not really supposed to be in that business, because if I commit a random act of kindness to somebody, I don't expect somebody else to do it back for me, because it's better to give, to do something very good, than to receive it, in my humble opinion. And I don't know why people do not really like a person committing a random act of kindness to them. It's good for that person's good for their heart, and they're also a respectable person and stuff. And a few times I've seen people try to commit random acts of kindness, and they kind of refused it, especially years and years ago when I was in Boston at like the Dunkin' Donuts and North Station and stuff, where there was a few people who had virtually no money, and they begged Dunkin' Donuts to give them a free coffee and stuff, but Dunkin' Donuts said no way, and somebody else was going to offer them to pay for it, and that person refused. The person who was begging for it, something to be through it free and stuff, and that was a little sad. But like a food place is not going to give somebody something for free to another person, because that's kind of stealing, and that person was trying to commit a random act of kindness to help somebody else, but that person refused it, which, they probably wanted to get that like stuff by themselves and risking somebody, losing a job for that. But random acts of kindness is just good for the heart, and I think everybody should commit one random act of kindness a day. And that's what I think. If you commit a random act of kindness to anybody, if it's a person you know or a person you don't know, you're a better person doing that. So commit a random act of kindness each day, and it's good for everybody. And that's about it on random acts of kindness. And I'll be back with 2 more video blogs today. One will be about MBTA bus route 110 from Wellington MBTA station to Wonderland MBTA station. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about former game show host, the late great Peter Tamarkin. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Running guy. Molly was love WCCO rocks and its nice legs. Elizabeth Hart so stunning, she's the best. Amy Swansea rocks. And in the words of Dee Patel last week, no bus by.